You're training wrong. Fix this and see real growth. You hit the gym, you sweat, you grind, you show up day after day, but nothing changes. Your muscles look the same, your strength feels stuck, and you start to wonder, why am I not seeing results? Here's the truth, you're not lazy, you're not broken, you're just training wrong. And today, we're fixing that. The first mistake holding you back is that you're confusing motion with progress. Just because you're moving, sweating, and getting tired doesn't mean you're actually improving. You can lift for hours, do 20 sets and feel completely drained, yet still make zero gains. You're just spinning your wheels. So why does this happen? Because your body doesn't respond to how much you do. It responds to the quality of the signal you send it. Effective training isn't about exhaustion, it's about targeted stimulation. Your goal isn't to simply crush yourself, it's to challenge your muscles just enough that they're forced to adapt and grow stronger. So stop training for pain and soreness. Start training for purpose. When you walk into the gym, don't just move weight, move with intention. Control every single rep, from the beginning to the end. Focus on every second of the movement. Feel the muscle working, because real, lasting progress doesn't come from chaos. It comes from precision. 2. You're ignoring form and mind-muscle connection. Most people chase numbers instead of results. They add weight before mastering the basics. They lift faster, not smarter, but your body doesn't know weight, it knows tension. If you swing the barbell and rush every rep, you're training momentum, not muscle. The real growth happens when you slow down, feel the stretch, control the contraction. Every second under tension tells your muscle, this matters. The difference between looking like you lift and actually growing is focus. 3. You're not recovering properly. You don't grow when you train. You grow when you recover. Every rep you do breaks your muscle fibers. The repair happens when you sleep, eat, and rest. If you're not getting at least 7 hours of quality sleep, your growth hormones drop, your testosterone dips, and your recovery stalls. Most people are stuck not because they don't train hard, but because they never let their body rebuild. Sleep, eat, recover. That's the real muscle triangle. 4. You're switching programs. Too often, this one kills more progress than anything else. You try one workout plan for 2 weeks, no visible change, so you switch, again and again. But here's the problem. Your body needs time to adapt. If you change your program every time you get impatient, your muscles never learn to grow. Stick to one solid plan for 8 to 12 weeks. Track your lifts, add small increases, a few extra reps, a bit more weight, a cleaner form. That's real progress. Consistency beats novelty every time. 5. You're training without intensity. Here's the hard truth. Most people stop the second it starts to burn, but the last 2 reps, the ones that make you want to quit, those are the ones that actually count. Growth starts where comfort ends. You don't have to kill yourself every session, but you do have to push beyond good enough. Your body changes only when you prove it has to. Intensity isn't about going harder, it's about going further than before. 6. You're ignoring nutrition. You can't build a house without bricks, and you can't build muscle without food. If your diet is off, your results will be too. Protein repairs, carbs fuel, healthy fats balance your hormones. If you're eating junk or starving yourself, you're sabotaging everything you do in the gym. Track your intake, fuel your sessions, eat like your results depend on it, because they do. 7. You're training with no goal. Be honest, what are you training for? Strength, aesthetics, fat loss, endurance? Because if you don't know, your body doesn't either. Every goal needs a strategy. Heavy, low reps build strength. Moderate reps build muscle. High reps and circuits build endurance. If you're mixing everything without direction, you're just spinning your wheels. Train with clarity, know your target, then aim at it every day. 1. You're forgetting the mindset. And honestly, this might be the biggest mistake of all, because it's the foundation for everything else. Your body simply follows where your mind leads. If you walk into the gym feeling tired, distracted, or doubting your own capabilities, your body will absolutely reflect that low energy. Your workout becomes a chore, not a challenge. But when you show up with purpose, when you walk in knowing who you're becoming, everything changes. You stop training for fleeting motivation. You start training for your identity. Because true discipline isn't about how you feel in the moment. It's about who you've decided to be. You're not just someone trying to get fit. That's a temporary goal. You are someone who trains, someone who grows stronger, someone who shows up, no matter what. That is your standard. Final words. Most people will never reach their true potential, not from a lack of trying, but because they fundamentally mistake effort for effectiveness. They believe that feeling exhausted is the same as making progress. They chase the burn and the pain instead of chasing real, measurable progress. They wait for a fleeting feeling of motivation instead of forging the unbreakable discipline of habits. But you're different now. You're learning to train smarter, not just harder. You understand that every rep, every set, must have a purpose. You're learning that growth doesn't come from luck or chance. It is engineered through structure, focus, and relentless consistency. So stop overcomplicating it. Simplify your approach, live with purpose, rest with intention, eat to grow, and show up again and again and again. That is where the magic happens, because one day you'll look in the mirror and realize it wasn't genetics, it wasn't luck, it was you. All of it. You just finally stopped training wrong. It wasn't genetics, it wasn't luck, it was you. You just stopped training wrong.